now is hey Tom.
Hi there.
Um, well, we're just getting started. So as usual, we're gonna go first with a quick check of the past sprint. Um, and then we move on to the one that's starting right now. Um, Up here we have you, Gideon. Most of these tasks I made myself, um, just for things I thought you had to give a quick look. So I don't really expect that you I don't really expect anything. That I'll just pass it over to you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. I would like to set the sponsor relations question aside for right now. I think the bigger question is just the grant round. Like, are we going to do this next one? So I don't know what's the best. Maybe we just delay that and um, let's do that in the next sprint. The incubation program, I would say like 3/4 done with like a first draft of that. And so I'd like to send that out next week for some initial feedback. This is just taking the thing that I did before I left and just really simplifying it down. So that's where that. I would say the sprint, but I'm hoping to gather feedback on it. So maybe I'll just go in and just kind of tweak the like descriptions of these so that they're appropriate. Last night I finished I just did a whirlwind like push on the marketing thing, like the basically marketing strategy for 2024. After our comms early brainstorming session, I took some of that pitch doc that I think will be used.
Yeah, we should probably grab some time to talk. Um, mm, just in general, because we also have to figure out, how to talk about that. Necessarily sure of what exactly have to do in with regards to that. Um, Not like it's complicated. I just um okay, cool. Then there's me. I'm still kind of with the same stuff. I don't think I have closed anything. Either way. I'm busy for, just waiting for, I don't know, tech the station, and then so the is to ocean. I probably should. I don't know. I was using the T items. I'm also doing the same thing to have the invoice sent via platform, and I was waiting for Rex to give me access to the platform. I was given access yesterday, I think. So I'm not doing the invoice, and I posted a question on one of the DM groups about the information to put, and I'm looks like I'm doing the invoice as myself, the same way I did with Arbitrum's KYC, just to be able to to have an idea of how much I paid and yada yada yada. Um, and then with that, we should be able to both pay Gitcoin, the fee, and also pay grantees. I'll talk about paying grantees. Um, we've been texting you something else now. I'll do so after this call. Well, so I may be able to down in a more timely manner this round. We had a lot of issues last round, but that's pretty much all for me on the last sprint. And with that, I'll hand it over to you, Bear.
Yeah, thank you. So for last, I was able to get done member payouts, the monthly payout, the Guardians nominations were to at the end pass that vote successfully and get same thing with the vote that was also passed, and those were the three things that I was able to fully complete throughout the sprint. Mm. Then everything else it's still in work that includes process that it's almost pretty close to it. I'll back the currently have. They're just a couple of questions. So that's my idea. So there's that. The budget. That's also. I was waiting Fridays like for the so able the during the sprint. Then that's almost including that, posting that really. Um, then we have the roles. The going and interesting roles. Thinking proposal and on the working period for the corporation. Also on taking and just like that with other roles. Um, and then the fiduciary policies, I just put that on pause
Does it not load for you? Do you? Oh, there it is. Okay. See it now. Cool. Yeah. So done with a lot of stuff. We are in the process of smart contract outreach right now, and you sort of can go inside there and see more, but it is it's going well. Everyone says that they can move their what we pulled from the census, which I'm realizing now may capture rewards, but for some reason it said that they have zero when they have. So now I'm going to cross-reference it with a multi-sig that Zep created a while ago and see if I can find any more multi-sigs. I think we might have an error. The contract addresses that are holding TEC. One thing, writing what TEC know, which we will post. I'd love to get, of course, like Gideon, NT, Bear, and Nate, you guys to have a look at it, Sean as well, and all of you guys actually to have a look at it before I post it, just to see, does it seem to cover all the questions that people might have about the migration? And yeah, I think this last piece is going well. There is a plan if people for any TEC that's held in smart contract moved into a and sort of a that people can then we get it down as close to zero as possible. There really isn't that many multi-sigs, and most or LPs people we know directly. So we'll try all of the multi-sigs closed, or all the TEC removed from all the multi-sigs and all Ps by Monday. But it'd be great if everyone could do it by, because it'll give us a better indication about what to expect on Monday. These make rehearsal tomorrow, and I'm syncing with Sam today at 6:00 to go over all of the last minute details about how regarding in the TC migration to move the any so the Queens will have a multi-sig just for this temporary migration, and we could get rid of the multi-sig. And I guess the big that I can go into when it's what we do with laser tag. Group that's been variant for multiple months, we realize that they're holding the Give TEC LP, and perhaps in the future they could be because they were the national TEC Sorry, they're holding the Give LP, so it makes sense. This it would be best for us to send TEC that the multi-sig back. So, but for them, there's a thing right now that seems so or I don't go right now. We'll start tomorrow evening. Decision, something go. If something is a blocking issue, we will wait until. But if formally migration, and that's where the migration
Have
is. Anything on this?
first tag, I would dismantle it, or like I think the main reason laser tag existed was because it was hard to, but I think that, if I'm not mistaken, all those people not can maybe just so the only I would probably or I like handing over some of the laser tag to pay other chains. Like we have money and even give it donation. So it makes sense of some sort of intermediate. I think the sense of list not those rules.
Yeah, what you're saying. I went back and read the original creation of Lazy Forum post, and but it was really that laser tags was really the and then would vote on it, and then the tag would just the will of the and that was of course sound in. I also think, I it might be something that's handled different. It also allows to be not to address laser tag after the migration.
Mm.
Decide it'll be interesting actually to see which of the remain multi-sig, the laser be it didn't work out the way we planned, we'll dismantle the multi-sig, and then optimism figure, sort of keep trying, send everything back to the common pool, send the to roll that into the common pool, or the maybe they're probably the common pool. Yeah, and this this
Mm.
I guess us to put LPs in the common pool, because then man number down.
The For example, a P that's more ish is the other one so strategic or close to the TC that there's a plan to dismantle the were to do in the can on up we need to make, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying too. There's certainly some you want to like experiment with, difficult to hold in the common pool. Long-term strategism, TEC is clearly the is going to be.
Is I still have questions about the relationship in uh, uh, stop. This would be an interesting, simple model. What that looks like, because I guess I'm to add to right now. Like, we can easily punt the doing so because that is totally a good thing to do, and it's not going to hurt the tributes, which is then maybe we make a pitch to OP at asking for OP to help kick saying Isaac OPTC, but I still just don't really that relationship is liquidity pools and our ability to generate tribute. I think then we kind of a question.
Well, just one of the that making the augmented private essentially, so able to benefit from the arbitrage opportunities between the ABC, the secondary markets. And again, I really, this is an assumption that does.
Sense, Tam, that like push this through right now. I think a little bit of thinking about like what do we actually with liquidity would be really worth.
Yeah, fascinating point, and I think that we can't. In New Year. Bring questions, or I know it's kind of a like but it always comes back to like we need a lot deeper on these topics, and then where we can really like that you Gideon. And as for the question of managing, like both ways. it might be fine managing from the common pool, but there might also be um, yeah.
Yeah, but in well, in multi work leave later. That's I think that makes this right. You know, first complete the migration and then have just some of this stuff.
Yeah, and what we're asking, what we're just send them in pool, and then with the LP tokens, we decided to recreate the give TEC LP on Optimism. Interesting. I'm waiting from some of the people on busy, so we have a short time to sort of resolve something that we could do the migration.
These we can make like I don't think we need to be in a rush, but I would really want to revisit the in the I'm not sure how we hold, but for example, I'm quite frankly a bit concerned about the TC Giveth pool. Um, Giveth on its own already has the way Giveth works. Uh, in because we the reserve, so that between Uh, then making sure we deliver where we promised us. But and Efra and to them invoice um then remind me and to keep a track we like a pass cheaper. Well, I just marked marked it
Yeah.
for this one. Hopefully this on this one.
Cool. Thanks.
Uh, cool. Then
Also onboarding some new participants within Twitter content creation for token engineering. Outside of that, I have the Token Engineering Public Good series, which I've been prepping for. We have Angela and Rohan this weekend, and then the community call, which I am still looking for. I'm hoping they're for the please. Uh, to add for me. I do.
Um,
Much onto my plate right now. I'm gonna just incubation program. That's like if I can really get those done. And sponsorships on pause. Um, should add a task round or not? And what would that look? I feel like that's in the more complex. I think I'm on.
to um, from anyways, I'm not sure. Uh,
Now, what are actual options